How you doing, bud?
Doing good.
I gotta turn you up.
Yeah, probably just a little bit.
Oh, there you hello. So, how you doing, Ravenpaw?
I've been doing all right. Just trying to live through life on the farm and whatnot. Trying to do hard work. Trying to make sure that I earn my keep for Barley. So
So, question: do you know how you died?
that's actually a great question. I was hoping you would tell me.
Yes, there are gonna be a lot of meta questions, I guess. Like, with the biggest one being, yeah, where the fuck did you go after you died? Because you didn't go to Starclan.
See, I already kind of read some things about specifically with Scourge, how he went to this sort of different. Listen, okay, Scourge fan fiction, okay, no. Scourge fan fiction.
Number one, it's Scourge fanfiction. Number two, the fact that you pronounce Scourge with a Q-U. Scourge. Somehow you put a Q in his name.
Oh no. Whoops. Listen, okay, I don't know him very well.
He only killed your nemesis, that's fine.
Exactly.
I've also got my coffee here. It's technically not coffee, it's gamer fuel. J-Feather drinks gamer fuel.
Yeah, Ravenpaw drinks Rockstar, even though he's really not supposed to. But
don't worry, Monster is my go-to. I just don't have any right now. Also, I will mention a lot of these questions are about Barley.
Oh, well, that's fine, because I love talking about him.
Good, because a lot of them ask if you're gay, which we here at the Warrior Cats fandom, we say gay. These are all your questions. Some of them are very dumb. Since you've only done young Ravenpaw, young, skittish, scared Ravenpaw, is that the voice you're going with? Just confirm
I
that.
think so. It might slip a little bit and go a little deeper, but
I tell all my voice actors that after they become a warrior, they can just go, deeper immediately. You never got that chance.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Just imagine Ravenpaw.
Especially because Crooked Star is way down there. But we're not talking about Crooked Star. We're talking about Ravenpaw.
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 Welcome back, everyone, to another Ask Character Anything. This time we brought the skittish little shit. His name is Ravenpaw. Say hi, Ravenpaw.
Hi.
And if you don't know who I am, Ravenpaw, good. You don't really need to.
Yeah, who is this man?
Essentially, I am your best friend's grandson.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, fuck off.
Love you too.
You're pretty much the exact opposite of what I am. Because I'm confident and fuck all me, and you're just skittish and just like, okay.
Yeah, I've been working on it, okay? Me and Barley have been having therapy sessions, okay?
People have asked about 500 or so questions.
Oh!
We've selected the best few of those. Unfortunately, a lot of them were very much repeats.
I'm just surprised that 500 people wanted to,
Alright, so, our first question on our docket: if you had been any braver or stronger during the Red Tail fiasco, do you think would have been better or perhaps worse?
That's really tough because, although I'm working on it, I'm not exactly the bravest cat out there.
He says I'm working on it as he's dead.
I'm still working on it. Okay,
guys.
I'm still working on it.
But genuinely,
anyway,
I like the aspect of perhaps worse, because I think it might have been worse.
I would think so too, because I really think even if I was braver, I probably would still shut up, because the thing is, I wasn't exactly the biggest cat in the clan, and Tiger Star, on the other hand.
Translation: he was a little shit.
Yeah, hey.
In your defense, if you had been a bit braver from the get-go, literally, standing on that rock, you pushing Blue Star aside. You were pretty brave when you pushed the leader aside to stand up on that rock. That was pretty nice of you. I like that. However, there a lot of Tiger Claw's biggest dick suckers were the loudest voices in the clan. Therefore, they would have nullified you out immediately.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about if I was just brave and straight up just said Red Tail was killed by Tiger Claw. I think things would be a lot worse. I don't think I would be here. Well, I would have met Barley, my best boyfriend.
I'm gonna give you the floor on this one. If you could say anything at all to Tiger Star right now, no holds barred, he's not listening, he doesn't, he's dead and faded, what would you say?
Imagine having 9 lives and losing them to a tiny cat.
He kind of got you.
No, you straight out died to 1 blow. Wow! Greatest warrior in ThunderClan!
By the way, a lot of the side comments or laughter I make, I'm going to be cutting out because J Feather doesn't laugh.
This is true.
Don't put that in, future me. Do not put that in.
I think you should put that in.
All right, next question. All right, so a lot of questions dealt with, becoming a warrior, because I know that you were technically offered to become a warrior. And how did it feel when Firestar and Greystar became warriors without you? Like, what was going through your head when you saw that the first time since you became the loner?
Well, to be honest, I was a little sad at first because, well, Firepaw and Greypaw, well, at the time, see, now you got me thinking about got me in the past. It definitely was hard at first because I really wanted to be a warrior with my 2 best buddies, and it was really difficult at first. But the main thing that I focused on is that I was with Barley, and I was free from Tiger Claw. I didn't have to worry about him anymore. Firepaw and Greypaw got what they wanted. They became warriors, and they became great warriors at that as well. So.
Yeah. And then Firestar came by not too long after and says like, yeah, Blue Star's dead.
Yeah.
I included this question like, have you read your Super Edition? I don't know if you know how books work and how we work, right? We bring the character from said books. The Super Edition was about said character, meaning they didn't need to read it. They experienced. I don't know why that's a question.
Wait, so you're telling me someone wrote a book about me?
Yeah, someone trailed behind you in every step of the way and documented every thought you had, every movement you made, everything you said, and wrote it down.
Well, that's a little creepy, don't you think?
Okay, so a lot of people have been asking about my apprentice. His name is Alderard. He's got ADHD.
I'm slightly familiar with him. I think I might have met him a couple times in crossings with Starclan and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't know what HD is, but he's got 80 of them apparently. So a lot of people have been comparing him to you, and they saying that, he's your challenger as to being the anxiety-driven, nervous, skittish little shit. So how do you feel about him?
Well, I frankly did not know he had as much anxiety as I did. That kind of makes him relatable in a way. And honestly, I would love to meet him sometime. Can you hook me up?
See what I can do.
I mean, you are his mentor, so like you kind of have a little bit of leeway.
I would like to put him in a hole and see how they figure out how to get out, and just kind of scared shitless, both of them. It's just my entertainment. So first question of this one is, how was it, how fast did you adjust to the barn, or how was it adjusting to the barn?
There's like these really, really big monsters that make like a lot of noise, and the 2 legs climb in them, and they drive over these big fields of like really tall yellow grass. That at first scared me a lot especially because Barley said to stay far away from them.
Yeah, it squished you like a little bug.
Exactly, and that's it's bigger than the monsters that I saw on the Thunder Path. So like, I feel like that at first was really hard. The second thing that was really hard is that there isn't a lot of choice of prey. It's mainly mice and rats that we catch in the barn. But I gotta say, that is pretty nice, having literally your food handed to you on a silver plate. What is a silver plate?
Ravenpaw, your 2 leg is showing.
What? Now I'm confused. I confuse myself and I don't even know what I'm saying.
And next question. A lot of people did want to know this because this has 51 people liking this. Would you ever consider dropping the paw in your name and just going by Raven?
Yeah, I've kind of thought of that, but I really can't, even though my time in the clans were rough, to say the least, I can't let go of that. I can't let go of the time that I spent there, because it's just such a large part of me. There's no way I could just completely leave that behind and forget about all the kindness that all the cats there had showed me.
We're gonna be going through this a lot. He's gonna be really sweet at some points. It's gonna suck. This is my kryptonite. I'm interviewing a very sweet, innocent cat.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know you had a heart.
Fuck. Anyways, how was your apprentice days before the Tiger Claw killing Redtail incident occurred?
You know, comparatively, it really wasn't that bad. Tiger Claw for sure is a very strict mentor, and he expects a lot from me, and I really did trust him. He was a really good mentor before killing Redtail.
If you didn't see his gruesome murder to Redtail, would would he have still wanted to kick you out? Would you have still left? Like, he got reasonably irritated by the time you learned, but he was still just a fine outward cat for the most part. Would you have still stayed? What would have happened?
If I didn't see anything, I definitely would have still stayed, because I feel like the only reason why Tiger Claw wanted me gone so badly is because I was the only witness to his horrible deed. So if he hadn't, then I think life would have just been normal, and I probably would have stayed in the clans.
As normal as a conniving tyrant can be.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Would he have influenced you at all if you had stayed his apprentice? That's another question that I had, is would he have influenced you at all to, be as ambitious or be, because you just sat there. If you didn't see it, he would have just taught you everything he knew.
Yeah, I feel like he would have influenced me a lot. I also inwardly think that he probably would have blackmailed me somehow and got me to do things for him that he didn't want to do because he didn't want to get caught or whatever.
Now I'm picturing an alternate universe. Someone write this down as a fan fiction. I'm picturing an alternate universe. You have one eye scratched out, right? It's like almost like a eye patch type thing. You're the deputy of ThunderClan. Tiger Claw's your lead, or Tiger Star's your leader, right? And then he has you doing all his bidding, but you enjoy doing it. And it's this whole storyline. And then you're versing up against Firestar of Shadow Clan, right? It's great.
I mean, I couldn't imagine fighting Firestar, but I mean, if I was evil, then maybe.
Show me your anger.
Firepaw, you may be the prophesied, savior of ThunderClan or whatnot, but you don't always gotta act like it, man. Come on. You suck.
There were some decent questions in this.
You mean, does Barley give you any pet nicknames?
What did Adder taste like?
Well, it wasn't as bad as I originally thought. Totally not forgetting what an adder, feels like.
It's a snake, my dude.
Well, I know, but I only have experienced the one, okay? It's not like I go actively out and hunt adders, okay? I may be the famous adder killer of ThunderClan, but I don't actively go out and fight adders. Very chewy. I remember that. I know it was very chewy.
You actually ate that?
Yeah, I may or may not have been dared by Great Paw and Firepaw to eat some.
Oh, this is what happens when the camera stop rolling. Okay. So did Barley give you any pet nicknames?
What?
Did Barley ever give you any pet nicknames? Or did he call you Baby Bird?
None of those.
Oh, he did call you Baby Bird.
No. No. Please don't expose me.
All right, let's see. Did you suffer in any mental way? Yeah, we know you did. And when witnessing Redtail, yeah.
Oh, really? Did I suffer in any mental way after witnessing Redtail's murder? I wonder.
So, how well do you and Barley get along?
We get along just fine. Thanks for asking.
That's it? There's no juicy gossip? There's nothing like I kiss him on the daily? Yeah, kiss your homies goodnight every once in a while?
Yes.
So everyone has gotten asked this. Pancakes, Ravenpaw. Do you know what those are?
Slightly. I think Barley, showed me through the window of the Two Legs house. I don't know. They're this sort of flat thing that Two Legs eat that looks weird, and they put stuff on it, right?
All right. Well, what flavor are you then?
What?
If you could describe yourself as any flavor of the like flat, circle-like fluff, what would you call yourself?
Blackberry. I may or may not have eaten some, and like some scraps or whatever. It was pretty good, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to be a warrior. Be a loner first.
Hey, Cloudtail here. I agree with him.
Hey! Yeah, I gotta say, I've been sipping on this like Rockstar that has like 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, and like, I am buzzing right now with energy.
Yeah, I found this cool little thing, Barley. It's called Rockstar. Barley, you should try it sometime.
It's called Rockstar, Barley. It's awesome.
What do you do all day at the barn?
Well, a lot of the day, I honestly, admittedly, lay in the sun. I'm a little bit lazy, not gonna lie. Kind of just going out there in nature. It's really relaxing.
It's almost like,
especially when you don't have a hulking shadow of a tiger following you.
But hey, follow-up question to that. What's your favorite animal to see or watch in action?
Oh, that's tough. It kind of depends on the time of day, because they all do different things at different times of day. See, like, at about sun high, horses definitely, because that's when they're the most active. But any other time, I honestly am a little bit of a sucker for the fluffy sheep.
The sheep, however, you can ride those all day.
Oh yeah, man, they feel like a cloud. Cloudtail, do you feel like that?
Yeah. What do you think your warrior name would have been? A lot of people have asked this question. A lot of people want to know about this.
I mean, I don't know, because, see, the thing is, I'm not really exactly warrior material very much, but I've kind of gone through a couple names. Me and Barley have, and a couple that I've gotten are, like, Raven Wing, Raven Heart, and Raven Step as well.
I'm glad you didn't choose Raven Feather. I would have kicked your ass.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, when you already have, like, a bird prefix, it's kind of dumb to kind of have another bird suffix at the end of it.
Okay, now you're just fucking... Okay, all right, next question. I don't know how much you witness the internet, but there are some artists that make renditions of yourself. What do you think of those artists?
Oh my goodness. Like, wow! I've never looked that good before. Oh, but one thing that I find confusing is that, like, why do I have different colored eyes?
Okay.
Because there's purple, there's green, there's amber.
What are your colors? What are your eye colors, Ravenpaw? We all want to know. What is your favorite prey, Ravenpaw?
I'm a little bit of a simple cat. I frankly really like mice.
You and Fireheart. All right.
Listen, okay, that's why we're besties, because we like a lot of the same things.
Okay, which one did you have not a celebrity crush, but like a flustered crush with, Graypaw or Firepaw?
Well, if I am to be completely honest here, yes.
Yes. All right, this two-leg Ravenpaw caught you, right? I think they live on the farm. Hey Ravenpaw, why were you at my house today shitting in my garden?
Because it's a nice place. It smells good. Yeah,
but you
I don't know.
There.
So what? Fight me.
All right, Ravenpaw.
You good, bro? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
How do you feel knowing that you're a lot of people's favorite character?
Really? Me? What? Why me? Wow. Just thank you. I guess. I mean, Firepaw's way better than me, but so many stories written
Firestar
about.
came into this room, right? And he kept talking about Spotted Leaf. All right. Barley is objectively better than Spotted Leaf. That's
agreed. 100%, hands down. No offense, Spotted Leaf, but you're a little bit of a trying to think of a good word here. Listen, I'm not allowed to swear, okay? Barley told me not to.
It's okay. We all know what you meant. If you could have picked a different cat to be your mentor, other than Tiger Claw, obviously, who would it be at that time?
Well, first of all, I honestly would pick anybody. Anybody over Tiger Claw. I'm just gonna say that out there.
But
specifically, White Storm. Definitely.
Okay. Is there any reason why?
Well, he's a really experienced warrior, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
He also has a really nice voice. So
Oh, and he's so muscular.
it's just stop.
You know, if you didn't see Tiger Claw kill Red Tail because you were someone else's apprentice and Tiger Claw brought his apprentice to that battle, clearly nothing of what you experienced would have happened. Would you have preferred that?
Oh, definitely. 100%. Yeah, that I wouldn't have Barley per se, but that's difficult.
I gotta
honestly,
calm down with these difficult questions. We don't want to have any. You'd be the first person to cry on this show.
he's just amazing. And on the other hand, I would love to not have any of that past trauma. Or I guess I should say on the other paw,
There you
because
go.
we don't have hands.
Don't have hands. All right, first few days on the farm, right? First few days on this farm. Did you miss them?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Even Dustpaw, really. I really did miss him.
Okay, now this next question is not me asking this. Okay, I want to be very clear. It's not me asking this. Do you need a hug?
Yeah, I really do.
Not gonna do it. I'm not
Please.
gonna do it.
Jacob, please. I know you like hugs. I know you need one too.
You don't know that. No, you don't. You don't know that. I don't. Fine. Once.
Come here, buddy.
Once.
Okay, once. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Sure. All right. Next. If you could murder anyone and they put in parentheses painfully, who would it be? Make sure they lived in pain for the moments they died.
No.
That's not. That's.
So
That's
let
not
me
an
explain.
answer.
Let me explain. Okay, I'll see. If you would have said murder someone, just plain out murder someone, Tiger Claw, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But because you said painfully, I can't do it. I'm too much of a sucker. It'd already be enough of a mental breakdown just murdering someone. Okay, painfully, no. Who is this two-leg? Are you okay?
Listen, if that question was directed towards me, half a ThunderClan would be painfully rotting in their dens.
I'm going to need my emotional support animal, aka Barley. Please help.
What's death feel like?
It's pretty poggers, actually.
Next one, Ravenpaw, my boy. What was the first reaction when you met Firepaw and Rusty? Okay, so I like this question. When you first met him, right? You were bleeding out on the high rock, then you fell off the high rock and hit your head on the floor. Like, and then you woke up and there was this like orange cat. Like, did you think he was fake at first because you hit your head when you fell down from the high rock? Like, what'd you think?
The first thing that went through my mind is, ah! And then, I was like, oh, who's that? Listen, like when you hit your head, you're not really
That's
all
my
there,
grandfather
okay?
you're talking about. What two-leg food are you just willing to try? Give it a go.
Well, first of all, there's a lot of two-leg food out there. Third of all, turkey.
All right.
I mean, it's a big chicken, okay? It looks and smells so delicious. Who wouldn't want turkey?
It takes one to know a big chicken.
Wow.
All right, if you wanted to be an animal besides a cat, who would you be?
Oh, see, this is also a tough question because on one paw, two legs, they do a whole bunch of weird stuff. On the other paw, it would be nice to be a fluffy sheep.
Oh, I'm answering a question.
What about you, J Feather?
Oh, just the two legs so I can run cats over. Anyways, next question.
So
a lot of questions were about the clans going to the lake territory. Do you wish you would have followed them? Do you wish you would have brought Barley? Because I know Barley was, very much in tune with, Blue Star and her gang. Would you have brought Barley with that? Because I know they would have accepted you 100%.
Definitely with Firestar's leader as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've only heard about the lake territories. I haven't really seen them for myself. But even from just what I've heard from little bits and pieces, honestly, I think I would go there with Barley. It sounds like a good place.
This question's about removing what you saw from Tiger Claw. We're going to go in a different direction. We're going to go in the Cinderheart direction. And if Starclan gave you another chance at life, would you have rather been born as a loner or back in the clans?
Like, because again, you're asking me to choose Barley or clan life.
Well, at that point, if you were born again after you had perished, Barley wouldn't have been a loner. You would just be a loner.
Okay, well, when you put it that way, definitely a clan cat, because again, the clans have been a huge part of my lives. The clans have been a huge part of my life. I don't have multiple. I'm not a leader. And it would Ravenstar stand up. But it would be kind of nice to be a warrior and just be able to enjoy the clan life.
How scary was it that you were the only cat who knew about Tiger Star's bloodlust?
Is this a legit question?
Yes, it is.
I wonder how scary it would be to know that the cat that you're supposed to trust the most, your own mentor, killed another cat. I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway,
Just like
it was not fun. Okay.
I don't know where I'm going with this. It fucking sucked, man. How do you feel that half the people on this channel are not subscribed? Did you
What's the
guys
clickbait
know
thing?
that 97% of people who watch the Hunger Games are not subscribed? You should guys get on that. Hit that red button. Maybe hit the bell icon for all I care. I don't give a shit. Ravenpaw, do it better.
All right, I will. Bet. Everyone subscribe to the channel. It's honestly worth it. I would sacrifice my kids.
Sacrificing Barley's kids that you gave to SkyClan.
No.
And what did you think when Tiger Star died? Because I know you weren't there when you saw Scourge. Say, for example, you saw this happen. You didn't see it happen, but if you did, like you saw this man bleeding from throat to butthole, what would you have thought?
I probably would have a breakdown.
All right. Ravenpaw, are you finally at peace for everything you faced when you were so young? Did you feel like you did everything you wanted to, or did you think you come up short? I mean, you are short, but did you think you came up short?
Oh my, shut up. You're not exactly the most tall cat either.
That's not the
But
question,
anyway.
Ravenpaw. Go ahead.
But anyway, I'm totally at peace. Like I said, I spent my life into the clans a little bit. I met Firepaw and Greypaw, my best friends. I got kicked out of the I kicked myself out of the clan and met Barley. I spent so much time with him. Yeah, I definitely was at peace. Barley was there by my side when I died. So it was, yeah, it was, I did everything I wanted to do.
Ravenpaw, have you ever touched grass?
Why are you asking me this? So you're legit asking me if I have ever touched grass. I don't know. Why don't you think about it? A whole bunch of cats live in a forest. Do you think we've touched grass before? Also, since we're confessing things, I've also eaten a little bit of grass before.
What?
Listen, I know I'm a little weird, okay? But that's why people like me, because I'm so quirky, ooh.
Bringing Ravenpaw on was a mistake, guys. Don't ever do this to me again. This goes into the same vein of joining the clans for going to the different territory, but we're going to do this in a different way. So say, for example, there was another barn. Actually, there technically is another barn near the lake territories. Would you have rather brought Barley to that and still lived outside the clans, but near enough to say hi?
So I don't really know what it's like down there, but I probably would have asked Barley to come with me.
All right, Ravenpaw, only have one question for you. Why are you so small?
Okay, so I've heard this rumor going around that if you are experienced to wind, you grow smaller. But looking at Wind Clan, especially Tall Star, hey, listen, I can fit into a lot of places, okay? Don't take that. Don't take that out of context.
I won't. Everyone else will. Ravenpaw, what do you do to relax after a long day with chilling with Barley?
Hold on. So the question is, what I do to relax after a long day of chilling with Barley? I chill with Barley.
This is a very serious question, Ravenpaw. What color is your toothbrush?
What are these two like things? What color? Dark purple.
What powers would Kirby have if he inhaled you?
I'm pretty sure this question answers itself looking at what's said underneath the question.
You like tubs? Yes! Whittle Ravenpaw! I am so excited!
Yeah, thank you! Woo!
Firestar and Graystripe are both GG, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you see them?
Occasionally. I mean, oh gosh.
What you're saying here is going to establish lore, my dude.
So,
Do you have a connection with Starclan that you do every once in a while?
yeah, there is a connection between where I'm at in Starclan. And yeah, I do occasionally see Firestar and Graystripe every once in a while. They visit me sometimes, I visit them sometimes. Just kind of depends on the day.
What's the most annoying thing Barley has ever done?
Okay, so a little bit of backstory. I don't know where he got this idea from, but one day I woke up and Barley was not by my side. Normally he is, or he'll, prod me awake and tell me that he's going somewhere. But this time he went off and he hid somewhere. And I literally went like the entire day without Barley. And I was freaking out. Turns out he was in the rafters the entire time. Let's just say that Barley was sleeping on the couch that night.
Oh! Alright, Ravenpaw, how does it chew to feel 5 gum?
Senses your stimulate.
Alright, did you start to have lack in trust of Barley when he told you he was once a part of Blood Clan?
A little bit. I wavered a little bit back at the times that I did know him. There's just no question about it. I still trusted him. I still love him. He may have been part of Blood Clan at one time, but hey, I was part of the clans at one time. So anyways, I just kind of forgave him for his past. It's not his fault.
Ravenpaw, have you ever found Tiger Claw's or Tiger Star's credit card with the 3 weird numbers on the back?
Yeah, and the 3 weird numbers are...
What'd you buy with it?
I bought the Barley Brush. Yeah.
I just included this question because it was funny. How many times have you snuck out of the camp just to see Graystripe and Firestar kissing?
Too many?
Ravenpaw, this is your one true chance, alright? Everyone wants you to swear. Just give me one swear, Ravenpaw.
I swear if you send this to Barley, I will find you. Bollocks!
You doing alright, Ravenpaw? Just asking. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
This one called you Wavenpaw.
Wavenpaw.
With a W. Do you like that name?
Wavenpaw.
It's like a Pokemon.
That's kind of Barley's pet name for me as well.
This person wanted to say that you're another one of this person's favorite Warrior Cat characters. Congratulations.
How? Like, I understand that I'm cute and lovable and I'm gay, but like...
This person had a really important question. Did you ever have any feelings for Barley while living on the farm? It's a yes or no question, Ravenpaw.
Yes.
Wow, who would have guessed? So what do you think of the clans now, given how Starclan has been acting, given how the clans themselves have been acting, the Warrior Code itself, the Medicine Cat Code? Are you proud or disappointed?
See, I'm not mad, but I am pretty disappointed.
Son of a bitch.
That
I can.
Starclan went from great to absolute crap.
They really did. They let Ashfur in. They almost didn't let Leafpool or Squirrelflight in. Like, the amount of judgments, the amount of hypocrisy that Starclan has destroyed it from within, and I'm very excited to see them crumble, because I'm going to be the leader of Starclan after I die.
All right, bet. I actually fully support you, J-Star. Yeah. I mean, J-Feather.
All right, favorite color. The color of the sunset reflected on Barley's fur.
You didn't need to go that far, but yes.
Anyways, if Starclan ever gave you a superpower like they gave me, because I'm special and you're not, what would it be?
Honestly, power of flight. I want to fly. Because I'm free!
Every once in a while, you just kind of have to let Ravenpaw go and see what he does.
Exactly. See, I am a free spirit, all right? I'm sorry, but I just realized the fun I just made. Yep. I'm a free spirit!
Yeah.
Because I'm dead!
Alright, what would you have done if Tiger Star found you at the barn?
Since you said found me, I'll assume that he saw me.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, I would highly suggest to Barley that we take our stuff and move. Immediately.
So first step is shit yourself, second step is hide, third step is talk to Barley and get out.
Exactly!
I included this question, we've already answered this one, but I feel so bad for anyone ever, two-leg-wise, typing the word ThunderClan, because we've all had this problem. We've all been made fun of this. Autocorrect takes it as Thunderclap.
Gray stripe, I can't hear anything while I'm hunting because the thunderclap of your cheeks are too loud.
Probably not exactly your type, but on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you handle like typical horror scenarios?
Well, it depends. One is, I'm assuming, is absolutely like freak out. 10 is like, oh, this is fine. I say I'm a solid 3. To quote myself, ha ha ha, I'm in danger.
You know what? I just had an idea. All right.
Uh-oh. Jay Feather having ideas? This is illegal.
Get out! Shut the fuck up! As soon as I go to Starclan, I'm gonna have the power to smite your ass, even though you're dead. General idea for Warrior Cats fandom. Let us know if you guys want to see this in the comments. Ravenpop plays Five Nights at Freddy's.
Honestly? Sure. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Did you ever see any kitty pets while on the barn? Because I know Smudge is a longtime friend of Ferberstar.
I've seen Smudge. I've traveled down to the Two Leg place before.
Did you ever meet Princess? And what warrior name would you give Smudge? Because we all gave him like Fat Ass, Chunky Pelt. What'd you got?
No, I've got it. Thunderclap.
Quick question, Ravenpaw. Are your paws made of ravens?
Only sometimes.
What? All right. So yeah, everyone really wants to know, like, what kind of afterlife do rogues and loners end up in?
It's not exactly Starclan, and from my knowledge, it's not exactly like the Dark Forest. It's sort of like an in-between place where it's not exactly like beautiful, where there's prey everywhere as Starclan, but it's also not completely dark and dreary and mostly empty like the Dark Forest. I guess the best way I can describe it is like a little bit of a more dingy ThunderClan.
So we asked what was the most annoying thing Barley did, but what was your favorite memory?
I know this might sound a little wrong, but honestly, when I was dying, it was one of the worst, yet one of the best moments of my life.
What does Barley smell like?
What does a cat named excuse me, hairball. What does a cat named Barley smell like? Lavender.
Now, the fight with BloodClan, because that was pretty much one of your only battles that you've ever been a part of. What was you doing during that? How did that go?
No, surprisingly, that went pretty okay. Although we weren't always fighting together because, it's the heat of battle and everyone gets a little separated sometimes. Me and Barley were a pretty good team. We took down a lot of BloodClan warriors. If I'm totally honest, it was a lot of fun fighting with Barley.
Underneath that entire nervous persona, we have like a ruthless tyrant.
No.
All right, last question, Ravenpaw. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you romantically...
Yes!
And that just about does it for this Ask a Character Anything. We want to thank you, Ravenpaw, for joining us today. Did you have anything else you wanted to say to anyone before we head out?
My goodness. I just find it so amazing that so many people here really like who I am. Sorry, I'm a little emotional from all this because I'm not used to being supported like this. Oh, shut up, Japheth.
And if you guys have any further characters you want to ask for these Q&As, Ask Characters Anything, if you guys have any other characters, go ahead and put them in the comments. Over the next course of the week, I will be compiling the top, or at least the most popular characters, and then we'll put them in the poll, and that'll be on the community channel, and you guys will decide who gets asked questions next. And thank you again, Ravenpaw. Wonderful. You may now go back to that void that you called the Loner Heaven.
Sweet! I can go hang with Barley again.
All right. See you, bud.